welcome to another episode of Ask Britt Shit. I don't know why I'm talking in such a weird pitch. Let us begin by having some whiskey. Today's question comes from, where is your name? Pascallywag. And Pascallywag says, I've experienced many a times that moment where I'm stuck in a particular game, cough, trying to find the cog in Resident Evil 2, or trying to win Epona in Ocarina of Time, where I've actually spent my whole night trying to beat it, only to curse the morning as I've got to work in 3 hours and have yet to go to bed. Have you ever had a game do this to you? If so, what game and any specific parts that you remember being stuck at? Alright, Pascal, the answer is yes, I have done that. And the top example that comes to mind is when I was playing Enchanted Arms. Better wash that frog down with some more whiskey. Oh, good as new! Anyway, so kind of like a JRPG RPG, and I didn't play it until 2013, so I played it like 7 years after it had come out, and needless to say, in my opinion, it did not age very well, but nonetheless, I put 46 hours into it, and I came to what I thought was the final boss, and I'll do my best to keep this spoiler free, and by the time I encountered said final boss, it was pretty late at night. However, there were 5 additional bosses after what I thought was the final boss. So I was up all night doing that. But what really sucked about it was that because I did not know there were like 5 additional bosses, thanks for nothing forum people, I had not stocked up appropriately on items. I thought I only needed enough items for 1 boss, which is totally like an amateur move. I know. And so I had to, like, every move I made, because it is turn-based, so every time, like, I came to a character's move, I had to be so freaking careful, and I had to, like, plan that shit out perfectly, and so it took me way longer than it ever should have, and in fact, I still have, like, I was texting with someone at the time, and I still have, like, pictures of those up on my blog somewhere. I'll link to them below if you want to see them, because I was like, oh my god, this is ridiculous, raw, and rage, and all that good stuff. Another sort of, not really, similar example is when I was playing Illusion of Gaia, and I did this probably 2 years ago as well, in 2013. And the vampires, there's a bossi, and there's 2 vampires, and for everything in my soul and being, I could not defeat those guys. And I don't remember like the complete logistics of why, but they were just really, really hard for me for whatever reason. And this was during the, so I mean, I would stay up really night trying to defeat them. I couldn't do it, so I'd wake up the next day, try. After work, I would try again. And then one particular day, I beat the fuck out of those fuckers. Like, I beat them, and I was so excited. And I shit you not, the power went out before I could save. Like, I had beat them, like the cut scene, back in Super Nintendo days, what was considered the cut scene, the after scene, was like playing out, you know, it was all like dialogue, so I couldn't like peace out and like go save my game. And during all of that, the power goes, and that was so fucking devastating. I actually recorded myself doing it. I think maybe I made a vine out of it, I don't know. Anyway, that was so bad, but that was a moment that I could not like, I couldn't let go until I like got past it. I finally got past it, and then yeah, I lost power. That sucked.
So I went to my webcam to record why I'm so frustrated right now. However, there's an issue, which you'll find out about that later. Okay, so I'm playing Illusion of Gaia, right? And it's a pretty difficult game, and there are these 2 vampires I have to kill. And I've tried at least 20 times to kill them, I kid you not, and it's really frustrating because every time you lose, you have to start over from the beginning of the level where I last saved it, and I don't have any herbs because I used all of them, because I didn't know that you only get like 12 per game or some shit like that. So it's really frustrating. I keep having to restart, and I've been at it for like 3 days now. Okay, so I finally beat those motherfuckers. I finally beat them. I had literally like 0.5 of health left. The vampire had 1 thing of health left. It's a timed battle. I only had 3 seconds left, and I killed him. I freaking killed him. I was squealing in that couch right there. Yeah, I was squealing in that because I was so excited. I was yelling, I was screaming. I'm sure my neighbors thought I was being like violently beaten or some shit. Okay, so I finally beat him, and I paused the game to take a picture of the screen because I finally beat it, right? And I want proof that I beat it, and I want to be able to show everyone because it's really exciting to me. I kid you, okay, not. 15 seconds later, after I beat it, the power went out. The power went out. The electricity, I'm gone. I have to do it all over again. I have to beat those things again. Oh my god. See, look it. Power is not working. So, I don't even know, like, how to express myself right now. Like, I'm just at a point of, like, I don't even know what. Yeah, gamer rage, it's a thing that actually exists, and I really have it bad.
Oh! Another one was Wild Arms 3. I think this was, God, how old am I? I'm 26, so like, God, I'm old. Getting old, man. It's maybe about like 6 or 7 years ago. I was replaying Wild Arms 3, came to a boss, and I was up until about 4:30 or 5 because it was one of those like instances where I didn't have all the items I needed. Rookie mistake again, I know. And same sort of thing with Enchanted Arms. So every move I made had to be like perfectly planned out. Otherwise, I would have died, and I would have had to have done all that over again. And God, that would have sucked so bad. Oh, oh my God, I almost forgot like, like the most relevant like answer to this question. Okay, so a couple years ago, I was hanging out with Casey Wayland, which is the writer-director of We're Alive, which is a really awesome zombie audio drama. So good. Like, you really should check it out if you're into that kind of stuff. Anyway, and we were just like fucking around. It was like me, him, like his wife, and just some friends of ours. And he and I were playing Super Mario World. And there was this one fucking level. And generally, like, not to brag here, but platformers, and especially Super Mario World, that's the game I've been playing the longest, so it's, you know, the game I'm the best at. Like, I can usually breeze through that stuff like no problem, but there was one level that we literally tried to beat for about 5 hours. And it was the same part. Gosh, I can't remember what the level was, but it was one of the later levels, and it was an ice level, so everything is really slippery, including, you know, like the blocks. Like, you know, if you hit a question block and then it turns brown and whatever. So one of those brown question blocks was something you had to jump on to get across, like, God, what's the fucking word? A gap in the ground, a big fucking gaping hole. You need to jump on this block and jump across to, like, survive and go on with your life. But because it was an ice level, that block was really slippery, and I don't know if it's because we just played it so much that we just couldn't, like, get it out of our brains not to suck at it, but we could not get past that for about 5 hours. It was that one level. We would not stop playing it. Oh my God, that was so funny. I'll have to ask him about that, see if he remembers, but man, that was so bad. Yeah, wow. Huh. What about you, friends? Are there any instances or examples that you care to share? Let me know, and we can talk about them. Wow. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your question. I almost see if I can get it right. Pascalliwag, I appreciate it. Hope you have a great night. Hope all you have a great night. And thank you for watching again. And okay, I'm making this awkward now. Bye! What is this? I don't even know.